Hello everybody, what's up? Got another video for you guys. This is my LP collection of a group called Thrice. They've been around for a while, since the 90s, and also a couple CDs down there as well. But yeah, this is my collection. I've been collecting vinyl LPs for a few minutes now. And this is part of my collection. This is most of their albums. I actually have one out. Some of it hasn't even opened it up yet, so. But I mean, every so often, once I get some extra time off from work, I like to listen to them, especially on vinyl. I got a pretty decent setup, so the quality sounds very good. That and I got two of their, well, one's actually a DVD. It's If We Could Only See Us Now. I threw the original artwork away a while back. I don't know why I did that. I was still living in Kentucky. Then I moved up here to southern Indiana. I've been looking around on online on eBay to try to find another copy with the artwork and the box set. But I just recently found this on eBay. This right here is a very rare find. First Impressions, their EP. This is their early years. They were still in high school back in the day. I've been looking around on the different marketplaces online for a couple of years now for this one, and it's very tough to find it. This right here, it actually isn't 100% a U.S. release. It's not one of the original copy. This right here is actually an import from Australia, I do believe. But it came with this jewel case. The artwork looks good. The CD, it sounds legit. Audio is really good on it. I like the artwork. You can see how young all the members are. Yeah, those were their early days, and it's more of a punk rock EP. You know, they were just messing around trying to find their sound. But I mean, this EP is actually really good. All Eyes, I like that song. Better Days, that's probably one of my favorite tracks. I believe TNC, or one of these tracks, is actually on the one of their first albums they came out with. I believe Identity Crisis. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, it's TNC. And that's track number 11 off the Identity Crisis album. And this here is actually another really good LP. It was kind of hard to find. I bought it off of eBay a few years back. Sounds really good on vinyl. Then you have all their other albums they've came out with over the years. The Illusion of Safety, I love that one. Major Minor, they were getting a little bit older. The sound was getting more mature, like. Artist in an Ambulance, they actually came out with a 20-year anniversary revisited album. I actually was looking at that about a year ago. But I want to keep this. That's the original artwork. And then you got the Palms. Very good album. You got Beggars. That's not really my favorite one. I mean, it's good, but I mean, it's most of the tracks on there, the songs, I'm not really too crazy about. But I like Dustin Kensrue. I think he's a damn good artist. I like his voice, the way he plays his guitar. I think he's really talented. Really talented. And then you have some of their other albums. I think this right here is like Horizons, I believe. Yeah, that's the East album. That sounds very good. And then they just recently came out with this other second parter. I haven't opened up this one right here yet. It's called it's the West part, but I listened to it on YouTube. I liked it enough. I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and buy it, add it to my collection. Then you have To Be Everywhere Is To Be Nowhere. This right here is a very good album. I love most of these songs on there. Hurricane, Blood on the Sand, Black Honey, I love that song. Wake Up, The Long Defeat. It's a very good album. Then you have this one. It's about the 4 elements. First one is fire. Then you got water, air, earth. I bought this off of eBay. Found it for a fairly decent price. I think one of the pages they had to glue on or something. I think it was that one with the LP. Bear with me. So that's this one right here on the vinyl. It sounds very good. Yeah, and the fire and the water vinyls, they're actually blue and red. I think that's pretty cool. It all sounds very good. Dad loves some of her songs. It's on the actual albums. And then Major Minor, I love this one right here, especially Anthology. It's a very good song. Cataracts, Trading Paper. I'd say Yellow Belly. That's probably one of my favorites off this album. They sound very, very mature. They have came a long way, very long way. Then this other album I love these songs on here as well. Image of the Invisible, Between the End and Where We Lie, The Earth Will Shake, For Miles, Hold Fast Hope, Stand and Feel Your Worth, Red Sky, Music Box, Like Moths to Flame, Of Dust and Nations. They got a whole good mixture on this album. Fast-paced songs, some slow songs, some acoustic music. Very good mixture of everything. Really good rock album. Yeah, Dustin Kensrue, and he's a very good artist. Very talented. Very talented. I've actually got some of his solo music. Here's some of his solo work. Please Come Home. This is actually very rare and hard to find on vinyl. I owned this on CD at one point whenever it first came out, and then I got into collecting records. I found this for a decent price off of eBay. Now it's getting harder and harder to find it, and it's getting more expensive. This right here's another good one. It's kind of getting hard to find as well. This right here is a little more of a, maybe his Christian side. You got Ruby, Back to Back, Gallows, There's Something Dark Inside of Me, Death or Glory, Carry the Fire, What Beautiful Things, Juggernaut, Of Crows and Crowns, In the Darkness. All these songs are all very, very well done. I think this right here, he's, I'm not sure if he's Catholic, but he is some kind of Christian. And this right here, I think it's got a lot more Christian music in it. It still sounds really good. And then his most recent one, I think within the last year or so, Desert Dreaming. This right here, it's not bad. It's not my favorite one of his solo work. This right here is more, it's more of a country western album. I mean, I still liked it well enough to go ahead and add it to my collection, because I mean, like I say, I'm a big fan of him. Western Skies, that wasn't a bad one. Death Valley, Honeymoon. The Light of the Moon, that was a good one. So, yeah, it's not bad. And this right here, I also found this right here on the eBay. Thoughts that float on a different blood. This right here is more of a cover. He's covering a lot of famous songs. Hospital Beds, Buzzcut Season. I think some of this is actually some of his own music he's may have put out as well. But he covered Creep and Wrecking Ball. I think he did really good on both of those. It's all acoustic covers, but it sounds really well done. Very good. I like hearing his voice. And then last thing I want to show you guys, my brother actually went to go see them live in concert. I don't know where it was at. I'm assuming somewhere over in Ohio. He went to one of their actual shows. I guess he must have went backstage and did a meet and greet, but he got all four of them to sign this magazine, and he eventually gave it to me. So, and I really do appreciate it. Yeah, every one of them signed it. I think that's awesome. I think he signed on a shirt right there. Eddie did. O'Reilly. I've been meaning to see these guys live for quite a while, but I always get sidetracked with work or something else comes up. But I think that's pretty cool. He used to buy these metal and rock magazines back in the day. I think that's Alternative Press, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I actually discovered these guys back in the mid-2000s. I was in high school. I had bought a truck from one of my cousins, and he had a downloaded CD album of the Artist in the Ambulance. So I just started listening to it. I got hooked on ever since. That's when they were rocking, really rocking back in the day. So yeah, this is my whole little collection I've got as of right now. Yeah, this right here, this DVD, I'm actually on the market right now trying to find a copy of it, of like the actual CD, and get the artwork and whole box set. Yeah, this is my EP and LP collection. I'm pretty proud of it. And as always, I appreciate you guys watching. Yeah, just leave me any feedback, your thoughts, your opinions, your comments. I'll read them, and I'll respond back as soon as I possibly can. And stay tuned. I'm going to try to do more content. Thank you very much, and have a good one.